Hi mamas and dadas, welcome back to Budding Mamas. Breastfeeding is a beautiful and deeply personal journey for both the mother and the baby. The baby gets the best nutrition from the breast milk. It also acts as a pacifier and calms a fussy baby. Breastfeeding also increases the bond between the mother and the baby. It might be a hard time for both the baby and the mother to decide to stop breastfeeding. It is not just a physical change. Both the baby and the mother go through a lot of emotional change as well. In this video, we will discuss about weaning, when to start weaning, when is the right time to stop breastfeeding, methods of weaning, and tips for the baby and the mother. Weaning is the process of gradually switching a baby's diet from breast milk or formula milk to other food sources. Exclusive breastfeeding is advised till the completion of 6 months for the baby. The introduction of solids can be started after 6 months. Stopping breastfeeding is completely a personal choice and is influenced by various factors such as returning to work, health conditions, or just feeling like it's the right time. WHO and the Ministry of Health in India recommend 2+ years of breastfeeding, exclusive for the first 6 months, which means only breast milk, continued feeding until 1 year, which means solids can be given, yet breast milk acts as the main source of nutrition, and complementary feeding until 2 years or more, where breast milk is an add-on along with other foods. In case you are planning to stop breastfeeding before 1 year, the alternate should be only formula milk. It is advised not to give any other milk. In this method of baby-led weaning, we follow the signs of the baby to determine the correct time to stop breastfeeding. Post 1.5 or 2 years, the baby might give the indication that he or she is doing well without breast milk, and it might be a good time to stop breastfeeding. The indications may be like the following. The baby may get more interested in solid foods and start avoiding breast milk. The baby may completely engage in activities and forget about breastfeeding. Baby may get more familiar and comfortable with sippy cups or bottles. Sudden weaning is one of the most common methods followed in India. Unfortunately, this is not an ideal method and can be hard for both the mom and the baby. In this method, breastfeeding is planned and stopped suddenly. Mothers apply neem paste, aloe vera gel, or other ointments that are bitter in taste over the nipple, and the baby will not like to feed. Another hard way is where mom decides to stay away from baby and the baby is left with her partner, or other caretakers. This way, the baby is forced to forget breastfeeding. Sudden weaning is a hard choice and may cause many effects. For moms, this method may lead to a lot of pain, breast engorgement, fever, infection, etc. For babies, it might be emotionally upsetting as it is all of a sudden, and the baby might not be prepared to handle it. The baby might get clinchy, angry, or frustrated. In this method of mother-led weaning, The mother would gradually reduce the number of feeds one by one over a few weeks. The span of the feeding period is also reduced gradually. This way, the baby and the mother will adapt to it along with their bodies without much problem. Stopping one feeding at a time gradually and adding other sources of nutrition to compensate for that time helps the baby get easily adapted. The best part of this type of weaning is that the baby will get the best immunity from the milk as the number of feedings is gradually reduced. The last feed contains the most immunity. Stopping breastfeeding can physically and emotionally affect the baby. Here are some tips for helping your baby during this phase. Take care of the nutrition. Since the main nutrition source, which is breast milk, has been cut, it is very important to make the food source wholesome. Add items like dairy products, whole grains, etc. Distract him during the regular breastfeeding time. Go to a park, get help from your partner, sing your baby's favorite rhyme or narrate a story. Introduce sippy cups or bottles a little early and start giving liquid foods. During the initial stage, be consistent while skipping the breastfeed. For instance, if you have planned to stop feeding at noon, make sure you don't feed at that time in the coming days as well. Skipping feeding at different times every day may confuse the baby. Plan for night distractions as your baby might be fussy during the night. Engage your partner in support during this process by offering water or milk in a bottle or sippy cup. Sometimes, offering water alone can calm the baby. Sometimes you can offer milk. Make sure to prepare milk in advance by predicting your baby's nighttime routine. Offer milk using a bottle with the correct nipper size. Incorrect nipple size may increase the fussiness. There might be some discomfort along with other effects such as mastitis and clogged ducts, heavy and painful breasts, headaches, nausea, mood swings, an increase in stress levels, insomnia, skin changes, and hormonal changes. It is very important to take care of yourself during this period. Do not hesitate to ask for help with your dear ones. Use a hot pack or warm compress over the breast before feeding. Use an ice pack after feeding. You can also use a frozen cabbage leaf. Place it over your breasts, and it will help with the pain. If your breast feels full and heavy, you can express a few drops of milk. Make sure not to express more, as it might be a signal to your body to produce extra milk. Massage your breasts. This will help with clotted milk ducts. Avoid tight cloths around your breast. Wear comfortable and lighter clothes. Use a breast pad to prevent leakage of milk over your clothes. The period of milk drying up varies from mother to mother. It depends on what kind of method you are following and how the baby is adjusting. Every baby and every mother is unique, and the process completely depends on individuals. It might take an average of around 7 to 10 days. In cases of excessive pain, pus, or bleeding, contact your doctor immediately. Stopping breastfeeding is an emotional roller coaster. It isn't as easy as it looks. The mother might experience feelings of sadness, guilt, grief, anger, and anxiety, which might also lead to depression. The baby might become fussy, cry, or become restless. Ending this beautiful bond that you and your baby have had for a prolonged period might be really hard. Take it slow. Don't be harsh on yourself. Don't hesitate to get help if required. Take your time, and let it go, with all your heart. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.